Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Epic 7 video. Alright, it's a new month, that means Nightmare Raid has been reset. It's time to do this all over again. And to start things off, we're going to be tackling the Queen in today's video, which arguably I've said in the past is one of the easier Nightmare Raid bosses, although this time around it did take me quite a few more tries to complete it. For some reason, mostly probably due to RNG, I did miss a lot of my buff strips and debuffs on the Queen during the later stages of the fight. Regardless of all this, in today's video I'll be going over the characters I used, their gear, as well as showing you guys some gameplay of the actual fight. In the end, I'll round things out with the loot I acquired in the raid. But before I begin, let's see what I get from this 5-star summoning ticket. Alright, let it be something good. Oh god.
If Cezanne wishes it, we will go.
Well, I never pulled Baal and Cezanne before, apparently, in the 1.5 years I played, but not really too happy to see him either. Whatever, I guess I'll take it. It's a new character. Finally. Alright, so this is the team I used, consisting of Tamarin, Iceria, Spectre Tenebria, and Falconer Clary. And the Guardian we used is Kazaran, although that didn't really matter because I ended up not using him. Let's start off with Tamarin here. This is her gear. Pretty standard gear overall with 100% effectiveness to guarantee, or not guarantee, but have a higher chance of stripping the Queen's buff. You actually need 105. Her artifact is Wanderer's Potion Vital. Not fully maxed, I'm currently out of artifact charms. Her skills, I did put a little bit too much investment in her basic attack. I don't know why, I thought it was a good idea at the time, but you probably don't want to be putting any Mologoras into that skill. Next is Iceria. I also probably put too much investment in her skills as well, but mine does deal a little bit more damage. If yours is just for debuffs, then you can probably stop at the effect chance and the 1-turn cooldown. This is her gear. Pretty bad overall, very garbage gear. There's even a tier 67 gear. That's the arena ring for effectiveness, so she can land her debuffs. This is her artifact, Prophetic Candlestick, for a better chance of skill cooldowns. Does help out occasionally. Next is my Spectre Tenebria. We have her imprint concentration at B. I think I used Fairy Tale Tenebria for that. Her gear is pretty cracked. It's pretty much the same gear I use on my arena team. I didn't change it as I don't have free gear removal right now. There's the cracked penetration set necklace and the World Arena ring that you get for free. Mine rolled alright. And I pretty much only changed out her artifact. She was on Tagahel's Ancient Book before. Now she's on Caladra. The extra damage really does help out. And it doesn't cost that much to change out artifacts anyway, so I thought it was pretty decent. Skills are maxed out for obvious reasons. She's a damage dealer and she wants as much power as she can get. Last but not least is Falconer Clary. Her skills are maxed out, obviously, because she's a 3-star. It doesn't cost any Mologoras, just quite a few Catalysts, so gotta get to that Catalyst farming. Her gear is also pretty decent. I have a lot of pieces where there's a lot of speed, or it's just really high equipment score, as I do use her in PvP. This piece here has 18 speed, one of my faster speed pieces, that's for sure. That's a crappy 75 gear, but it's the best I can do for her for now. And these boots rolled really well, but into 2 substats that don't really work well with each other, so not sure what I'm going to do with those in the future, but I guess it's okay for now. Artifact, she's using Justice for All currently. You could run Aureus on her for this particular fight. It'll probably be better anyways. Alright, so we start things off with some camping to raise our morale, so we have the most HP.
I'm worried about whether Aether can deal with all of his new work. I hope he becomes a great king.
How about when I made that arrogant knight suffer, and then I made him beg, licking my feet? Oh, it was so much fun.
And with that, we heal up and begin the fight. Make sure your team's at full HP with their skills up. And we wake up the Queen with a bonk. Alright, we use Tamarin's ultimate here, or skill 3. and we push everyone up with her skill 2.
Shine free. I will
Alright.
shine.
Now we use our S1 to strip the buffs on the queen. You want to do this as often as possible, as if she has buffs on her and you end up attacking her, the bees here will counterattack and that damage will add up. We're just gonna be focusing down the. Well, I'm gonna reset Tamarin's ultimate here, or skill 3, and then we're going to strip the buffs on the queen, as well as try to add a unbuffable debuff so she's not able to buff herself up every time she takes her turn. Unfortunately, there, as you can see, we did not strip, so we're in a bit of trouble here. I have to rely on Tamarin's skill 1 to strip the buffs, and we got lucky and we stripped it. Probably shouldn't be hitting the queen. We want to be focusing the bees first, as the queen does have some type of like Aureus or damage sharing effect. So what we want to do is kill off the 2 bees before we enter her second phase, and I'll talk more about that later. So right now we're focusing down the first bee that has a defense break.
You can't close your eyes.
Here we just rip the skill 3 on Tamarin to remove all the bleeds on Iseria and give herself a heal. Now I feel a little bit more safe with that. Here we soul burn Tenebria just because we're maxing souls, and it's still going to be a while before we push to phase 2, so I might as well speed up the process a bit instead of just saving my souls for absolutely no reason. Here we reset Tamarin again, and the queen is currently unbuffable, so we don't use the skill 3 yet. Here I was deciding whether to skill 1 or skill 2. I chose the skill 2.
Play with me.
We just keep hitting that 1B in the front. Also, you guys might be wondering why I didn't use Spectre Tenebria's skill 3 yet. It's because I don't want her to attack 2 targets. I only want her to attack that 1B there. There's a chance that if she uses her skill 3, the second attack can go into the queen, dealing more damage and pushing the queen into phase 2 a lot faster. So that's why we are refraining from using her skill 3 as of right now. All right, first B is down. 1 B left to go. Here we're going to start dealing some damage, not a lot, some damage to the queen. First we do the unbuffable on her. But at this point, I want to get her to around a little bit above 50% HP before I start focusing on the second B. Here I'm checking to see if Iseria's skill 2 is up, so she can reset Tamarin. It is. So go ahead and rip the skill 3 on Tamarin. And provide the heal and attack buff to everyone. So we start smacking the queen. Here we reset Tamarin. And here I don't actually attack the queen because I don't want to land a defense break on the queen, just in case Tenebria does like a dual attack or something and we end up damaging her too much. Once again, I burn some souls because we're capped, and it's still going to be a little bit before we enter phase 2. So it just speeds up the process a little bit. Now we're just sending some attacks into the queen. Here I decide to probably go for the skill 1. Yep, into the queen.
Just like we practiced.
Once again, we're going to hit the queen again.
I'll give you a rest.
We're just going to hit the B here with Iseria because both her skills are going to have a chance of providing defense debuff on the queen, and I don't really want that as of now. Alright, she's getting pretty close to 50%. I estimate we could probably get in... probably not. Not anymore. If I didn't attack with Falconer Clory there, I probably could have gotten another attack with Tenebria. But now that we did that, I think we end up stopping here. We can still hit her with Falconer Clory. It doesn't do that much. And Iseria, I think we go for the skill 1 on the B. Oh, I guess we do go for one more attack. Okay, that's cutting it pretty close, though. Yeah, she's very close to 50%. And now we can't skill 3 with Tamarin anymore because if we enter idle phase, she has a chance to attack the queen on accident with her skill 1. So now we're just throwing attacks into the eggs because I'm trying to cycle around to Iseria, who's going to use her skill 3 to get in last bit of chip damage as well as stripping the buffs on the queen. So yeah, we don't want to damage her anymore by either attacking the queen or the bee. That's why we threw all those attacks into the eggs there.
Pledge myself.
Alright. Luckily, we do strip and we get the unbuffable. We don't get the defense break, but that doesn't really matter. What the unbuffable is what we needed. So here we go for a skill 3 on the bee, so we can speed up the process at which we get the queen to phase 2.
Play with me.
Here we don't burn any souls because we are getting very close to the queen's second phase. Once this bee dies and we hit the queen, we will get into the most annoying part of this fight. Here I decide to reset Falcon and Clary's skill 3, since Isaria's skill 2 was up anyways, and Tamarin already has her ultimate for skill 3 up. It's just nice, and I have Isaria on Candlestick, so her skill 2 should be cycling around pretty fast.
Know your place.
On my word.
Bee's almost dead here. A lot of debuffs on the bee. Got a lucky dual attack there too. Gonna save the skill 3 for when the queen takes a turn.
I think I'm going to
Skill 2 to top everyone off.
I hope this job is a little easier.
So here we decide to try and kill the bee. Unfortunately, there's no defense break, so we use the skill 3 finally from Tenebria. Unfortunately, it does not finish off the bee. It lives with a little bit HP, and here I have to make a choice. Do I want to push the queen into phase 2? I decided that it would probably be an okay idea because the bee is almost dead, and I don't want the queen to take a turn and have attack and defense buff going into the second phase. And I also don't want to waste either Falcon and Clary or Isaria's skill 3 to strip her. So we just go for it. And with that, the queen hatches the 2 eggs, spawning the spiders. Here we go for Tamarin's S3. It's similar to the beginning of the fight. To cleanse everyone's debuffs and then push everyone up with the skill 3 here.
Ladies and gentlemen. I'll do my
Alright, here we have to pray that the skill 1 actually strips the queen. A lot of my runs failed here because Tamarin misses the strip. And then the queen attacks and my entire team dies. Luckily we get the strip here. That stupid bee is still alive, so we have to kill that first before anything. Here I go for the skill 3 on Falcon or Clary to try to get the defense break. If I did get it here, which I didn't, I would have pushed with the souls on Tenebria to kill the queen, or at least kill the bee off and then kill the queen. Here we're deciding on who to reset, whether it be Falcon or Clary or Tamarin. We go for Tamarin here. And now we don't use the skill 3 on Isaria because in the second phase, the queen will automatically cleanse any debuffs. So landing that unbuffable is actually pointless in the second phase. Here I'm deciding on whether or not I should strip the buffs or go for the skill 2. I think I ended up choosing going for the skill 2 as it provides a heal and an attack buff to everyone. And Isaria is coming up. I'm having an issue here where Isaria is going before Spectre Tenebria. So unfortunately I won't be able to strip and provide the defense debuff before Tenebria gets to attack. And Falconer Clary's skill 3 is also on cooldown. But as you can see here, we push up Isaria luckily somehow. And here we go for the skill 3 to remove the buffs as well as get the unbuffable and defense debuff on the queen. We get it luckily. And here is where we push the damage. We soul burn Tenebria all the way to try and kill the queen. Luckily we have a lot of souls saved up here. Unfortunately here you'll see very shortly I missed a crit due to my 99% crit rate. I never expected to bite me in the butt here, especially in a PvE fight. Anyways, we go for the skill 3 on Tenebria and it barely just misses the kill. I don't know how much HP that is, but that was like probably less than 10 HP or something. Anyways, we end up killing, or quote unquote killing the queen, pushing her to her final phase, her immortality phase. In this phase, you want to make sure you're healthy, your team's healthy enough, and that you have some sort of cleanse. Currently, I have, Tamarin's skill 3, so we will be able to cleanse all these nasty bleeds that the queen has put on the team. And you just have to basically survive. It's a really stupid mechanic that the game developers thought it was a funny idea to put in the game. Here we cleanse all the debuffs and provide the heal, and we're pretty much stabilized at this point. There's no way we're gonna fail this run.
I'm bored.
So yeah, just gotta wait for the queen to take her turn finally.
As you command. Oath of the White Flower.
Here I just reset Tamarin's skill again, or skill 3 again for fun.
I hope this job is a little
And with that, we finish off the queen. There you go. Pretty easy fight overall. Alright, and then after killing off a few side mobs, we end up exiting through the clear portal here. Here's the loot. Doesn't look good overall, only the destruction set helmet looks usable. I'll probably enhance it. Everything else, the tier 80 gear, looks pretty much to be garbage, so I'll be throwing that away. Okay guys, well that's going to be it for this Epic 7 video. If you guys enjoyed the video or found the video helpful, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next Epic 7 video. Peace.